think the definition of extremist, it cannot go to a conservative. You can't be a conservative extremist because conservatives, what the definition means is we believe in conserving those things that work, that are important. You can discard things that aren't working, but these are here for a reason. An extremist would be saying, I've got a new idea. I want to apply that men can have periods. That's the extremist, not the man who says, no, they can't. I'm an extremist for saying I can define a man and a woman. No, you're the extremist when you say you can't define it. I'm the extremist for saying, I don't want you teaching, I don't care if it's gay or straight sex, to my kindergartners. I don't want you talking about that they might have feelings that they're a boy when they're a girl. I don't want you doing that in kindergarten, first, second, or third grade. That makes me an extremist. I don't think I'm an extremist for saying I don't want that in the 8th grade. But I'm an extremist for 3rd grade being the limit. You're an extremist if you belong to a religion that disagrees with the religion of wokeism. You're an extremist. They have a right to their religion, and make no mistake, it's a religion. It's a religious cult. But you don't have a right to your religion or your speech. I, as a member of the press, I don't have the right to say the things I want to in the public square without social media crushing me and without the President of the United States making lists to give to those companies to have them suppress that speech. I'm the extremist because those are guaranteed in our Constitution, something that we all agreed on for almost 250 years. I'm the extremist because I believe a law-abiding citizen should have the right to protect themselves. I believe that non-law-abiding citizens shouldn't have them. I believe we should have stringent gun laws on if you're not supposed to buy one, then you should go to jail. I'm the extremist because I don't think the spy agencies should be able to spy on people in the United States, collect our information, use it against us. I don't believe that our government should be in bed with corporations. But that makes me an extremist? You on the left, when did you lose your mind? A lot of the things I believe, you used to believe. You used to be the flag bearer for it. You used to be the one that would say, this is insanity. You can't have the government in business with big business. You see that Pfizer just came out. They said they wanted a yearly COVID tax. But I'm sorry, those of you on the left that are suddenly not the extremists, you love Pfizer now, right? You love Big Pharma. We do what Big Pharma tells us to do, right? We're not the extremists. We don't want to overthrow the United States government. We think our government, we agree with the people that they called themselves liberals at the time, but they were progressives. But the average person was a liberal, and they believed in freedom of speech, justice, equal justice, not equality, equity, but equal justice. You used to believe in a set of principles. Your principles now are nothing more than the ramblings of an insane cult, a cult that includes people like Black Lives Matter Global Inc. It's a corporation, a dirty corporation that has stolen from the inner cities, stolen from people who actually believed in something. Took that money, abused their power, abused their trust, and your so-called priests say nothing about it. And thus, you're not allowed to say anything about it. We have to realize and state it out loud in our schools, in our offices. I'm not a member of your cult. And that's what it is. They are separating us from our families. They're telling their cult members not to listen to anyone else. Would a cult tell you to silence everyone? Or would a cult tell you, oh, be open-minded, listen to everybody? Which one does a cult do? Does a cult say, no, go talk to your family? You know, they may disagree with you and it's going to be tough, but go talk to your family. And you know what? Love your family. If your family doesn't agree with you, then your family doesn't agree with you, but love them. Is that what a cult does? Or does a cult say, if your family member disagrees, don't invite them to anything anymore? Cut them off. I'm not the extremist. The cult that half of America worships today, those members are the extremists. And it's time we say it out loud without any fear. We are not afraid of, quite honestly, your evil cult. We have God on our side. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. We remain on God's side, hopefully.